7:50 right now. Coach Dennis Agena ran the Kalakaua Clinic for nearly 60 years. And as great an impact as he has had on the world of Hawaii basketball, he used the sport to create better people, not just better players. And he joins us now live. Coach Agena, good morning. Hey, so Coach, can you take us back?
Good morning.
Yeah. Can you take us back 55 years? What was it like when you started, and what were you hoping to accomplish?
Well, before we get into that, I just want to thank my high school coaches, George Nomura, my JV coach, or even my intimate coach at Dole, Katie Ching, my varsity coaches, Alice Pinda, Harry Kaur, and my mentor at Kalakaua Recreation Center, Herb Yasuhara and Saburo Kondo. So starting from that. So
5 years ago.
That was 55 years ago when I started, and my two coaches at Kalakaua Recreation Center decided that I was one of 20 students that he thought that I could succeed them by running the clinic, and I promised them to do it for them. And now it's been 55 years, and calling it retired, but might do small group training and spot appearance at different islands and all over the state of Hawaii.
That's good to know.
And my goal actually during the clinic was to help the Kalei kids stay off the street, because when I first started at Kalakaua, the kids were sniffing paint, glue, and that was one of my choices to help them become better people, true basketball, and better citizens.
Yeah, because without that, I mean, sports by itself, it's nice and it's entertaining, but when you use it as a vehicle to accomplish so many other things, like what you've done, Coach, it's so much more rewarding. So we just want to thank you for that. Now, we go down this list of players that have gone through your clinic: Nani Kake, BJ Itoman, the Kuehu sisters, Derek Lowe, Blaine Geisen back in the day. How early can you tell that you have a special player in your midst?
Well, some of the players, you could tell when they were like in the 6th grade. And normally it's about going into the 7th, 8th graders, 8th grade, And a lot of these students, they were athletic, they could run, they could jump. Some of them at 7th grade, the girls, they were touching the backboard already, and that amazes me, So we go way back from when we first started with Ia Saipea, Blaine Geisen, Conrad Sidaki, and I had 3 of the first girls that I mentor, Karen Mays, Sharon Kamali, Lisa Martin, and one of my players ended up being a Division II college All-American at Charlotte. Her name was Karen Mays, and that's my first student I ever taught as a girl. Wow. Then we go back different generations. You have Kirkiwejo, the Christensen brothers, Nani Kake, BJ Itoman, Teddy Pila, Tiana Fuentes, Nani Flores, and Melanie Azama. And the next generation was like Derek Lowe, Ikaika Phillips, Kahi Villa, Kainoa Chu, Michael Mitchell, Keith Spencer, Rachel Kani, Megan Ching, Kueo's sister, Kylie Maeda, and Alexis Huntermer. Yeah. So we go way back. So I just wanted to give credit to them, but also we have thousands of kids that, I can't mention all their names, and it's a problem for me.
Yeah.
But I'm really fortunate that I had the opportunity to work with all these players and students,
Yeah, and the great thing, Coach, is that those are the greats. You listen to the greats, but there's countless others that have gone through the program that, average kids, like kids like my kids, that just grow up and now get to learn to love the game of basketball. What are you going to miss the most about what you've been able to do over the years?
First of all, I'm going to miss the breakfast, and I'm going to miss the students, as I used to sit on the desk and check them in and line them up and watch them do the drills and losing the ball, and that's the part I'm going to miss. And I'm going to miss all the students, the coaches, the volunteers, and the parents, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And we're gonna miss the sound of all those basketballs bouncing in unison and the energy of being out there at the gym. Coach Dennis Agena, congratulations on retirement, and we're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you, and thank you for everything that you've done. I know we're speaking for so many people that are out there as well. Thank you.
Before we get off the air,
okay,
I want to thank my coach that has been with me for 45 years. That's Coach Miles Akamini.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to thank him.
Yeah.
You know, but thank you for having me on the show. It's not about me, it's about the students. So I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to be on TV.
That's how
thank
you've
you.
always been.
Have a great day.
That's how you've always been, Coach. That's why we love you. Thank you, Coach. 7:55. Let's hand things over to Guy.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Steve. I hope the kids appreciate people like the coach. They come across their lives, maybe even just once in a lifetime. So, again, thank you, Coach. Now, we've got great weather. It's not going to change. Basketball weather, outside basketball weather for sure. And you can't